Alright, so I think it's pretty obvious that I am a pretty big Fallout fan, and it's not just Fallout 4, which happens to be like my most favorite game ever. I also happen to be a very, very big fan of Fallout 3, and I think a question that goes around more than chlamydia is, are we going to be getting a Fallout 3 Remastered? And I think for the past couple of years I've answered this, and every video I've said, probably not, it's probably not going to happen, all of this type of stuff. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen or not. And the question I've been asked today is, are we going to be getting a Fallout 3 Remastered in 2023? And for the first year, out of all of them, I think I've got my fully confirmed answer. The others were all speculation. This is confirmed, pretty much confirmed. And that is a big, fat no. And the reason we're not getting Fallout 3 Remastered is not just the only reason. There are a lot of reasons why we're not going to get Fallout 3 Remastered in 2023. And that, the main one is, of course, Bethesda's kind of slate of games and stuff that they're supposed to be releasing this year. Mainly Starfield is too big for them to even try and release another game like Fallout 3 Remastered. And what I mean by that is, if you were to release Starfield but then release Fallout 3 Remastered 2 months later, that is going to draw a lot of attention from Starfield and onto a Fallout 3 Remastered. Not only to the point where people might forget about the new IP, which is Starfield, but also the point of a lot of people will just say, well, I'm not really in any, like, you know, a big need to play a new Bethesda game then, if the one that I actually want to play is going to come out a couple months later. Basically meaning that I don't really need to get Starfield because there's already a better version of that, in my opinion, that's going to be coming out in a couple months. So that's what a lot of people are definitely going to go by. Not just that, if they announced the Fallout 3 Remastered, it would totally blow up and everyone would be talking about it, leading people just to not talk about Starfield at all. And I think that's what Bethesda's biggest worry would be in 2023, is for Starfield to be an absolute failure and all the money in like 8 years of development that they've put into this game just to be a waste. And they're not going to do that. They're going to be able to release a new trailer, new gameplay, give it its full hype and reveal like Starfield deserves it, because look, it deserves to be a very big and popular game. And if you were to release a Fallout 3 Remaster, it would take away from it. And you might be like, well, what about the new Fallout 4 content coming in 2023? Well, it's not a Fallout 4 Remaster, it's not a Fallout 4 edition at all. Again, the reason why they're probably not doing, re-releasing Fallout 4 as a new game, like they did with the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim for the 800th time, like a couple of years ago, is just based on the fact as well, it would take away from Starfield. So what they're essentially going to do is, instead of releasing it as this big game, they're just going to put an update out there for PS5 and Xbox Series X and PC, where you can go and download it. Hopefully less bugs and all this type of stuff. All the, crashes and stuff will hopefully be fixed. And then, of course, we know they're going to slap some Fallout 4 Creation Club content on that, just so they can maybe make a couple of bucks out of it. Again, as soon as people see, oh, there's new bugs and all this stuff is fixed and we've got cross-play compatibility now, and maybe some updated graphics, they're straight away also going to see, hold on, Creation Club's getting updated, let's see what's up there, and they're probably going to sell some stuff. Again, if they were though to release a Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition or Remastered this year, then it would flat out just take away from Starfield, as I've just said earlier. That's the whole reason they're not re-releasing the game like they did with Skyrim a couple years ago, and that they're just going to release it as a big update. Because again, as I said, I think it would take away from Starfield. If they did decide to change their mind though, you could release Fallout 4 for PS5 and Xbox Series X, because it's not really remastered. There will be all the crashes and all that stuff hopefully fixed, better frame rate, and the Creation Club and all that stuff will be a bit better. But it's not really a remastered. I don't know if necessarily people are going to be straight away taken away from it. If they were to update the graphics and all that type of shit, then yeah, people are going to not focus on Starfield at all. They're just going to look at Fallout 4's Remastered Edition. They could always get away with releasing a Fallout 4 Remastered at 2000, like at the end of the year. It might make sense. Will it still take away stuff from Starfield? Probably, but not as much as a Fallout 3 Remastered. If they were to release a Fallout 3 Remastered in 2023, holy shit, it would be absolutely insane. Everyone wouldn't be talking about Starfield anymore. Best bet would be to hope that maybe we get a trailer at the end of the year, which might say, hey, we're getting a remaster in 2024. Will we? Probably not. For those of you who don't know as well, Todd Howard doesn't really like remasters and all that stuff. If I can find the clip from him saying that, it will be played like right now.
Have you considered going back and remastering all the games? I know there's a lot of Morrowind fans out there who will absolutely kill me if I don't say something about it.
We're actually more interested in working with platforms to have, and Morrowind runs backwards compatible now.
Yeah.
So that's whereas I like remasters, I like the charm of the way it was.
Back then.
Personally, like when you watch an old movie.
Yeah.
And so I'm much more interested in how can we work with Microsoft, Sony, or PCs to make sure that game works well. That if you want to play it the way it was, you can install it and play it and all of that, as opposed to it's that same game, but it looks really, really different. That's just my own personal preference. Okay.
But if not, again, he did say it in an interview like at E3, like I think 4 years ago when Fallout 76 and stuff was getting announced, all that type of stuff. Not just that, Fallout 76 and stuff should be getting updated as well this year. Hopefully. So again, that will still be like maybe that is already quite a fair bit of stuff that might take away from Starfield. So they definitely don't want any more. That's why Fallout 3 Remastered probably won't get released as well. Hopefully though, maybe we'll get a trailer at the end of the year, which maybe leads us on to a game that comes out next year. Who even knows? But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you guys think we're going to get a Fallout 3 Remastered in 2023? Or will it maybe be next year or the year after? Maybe never. Who even knows? Definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. As I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And subscribe to my other channels. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.